Okay, guys, for the scavenger hunt, you should have this answer sheet. All right, so you're going to be using this answer sheet, and then when you get finished at the end, you're going to put those answers into the slide at the bottom so that you can submit it. But what you're going to do is you're going to start on the first slide, find an example of the commutative property. And so you can do one of two things. You can go up here and hit View and click Present, and it's going to come up real big on your screen. And then you can use these arrows right here and scroll through, but what you're looking for is an example of the commutative property. You can, and then you scroll through the slides until you find an example of the commutative property, which means that the numbers are moving around, okay? So the order has changed. 6 times 3 times 8. The order here changed to 8 times 6 times 3. So this is an example of the commutative property. So on your paper, in that first box, you're going to write 6 times 3 times 8. You're going to write this right here on your paper for the first box. Then you come down here and you read, find an example of the multiplicative identity property, which is the multiplicative identity would be multiplying by 1. So we're looking now we're looking up here, we're looking at the top for one that shows an example of something being multiplied by 1. And so we just kind of, all right, so there we go. 1/2 times 2. Well, no, that's being multiplied by 1. So that could be it, but let's go back through and make sure that the multiplicative identity is the identity of the number is not going to change. So there it is right there. The multiplicative identity, the identity of the number does not change. So your multiplicative identity property is this one. So for that second box, you're going to write in that. That is an example of the multiplicative identity. So that's the answer for the second box. And then you read the next clue. And you scroll through which property is shown below. And then you scroll through and you look for the answer to that. Which property is it? So now we're looking for the property. So that's what you're doing to get through this. And then you're going to fill out your answer sheet. And then when you get to the end, you're going to need to press Escape. Go to this document right here. And click on that blue box and enter all of your answers into this. And when you're done entering your answers in, then you will submit. So let me know if you have any questions. Now, another way to do that is you can just you don't have to go up here and view it. You can do it from over here on your taskbar and start right here. And then just kind of scroll through until you see the one you think it is. And click there, and it's going to show up right there. So you don't necessarily have to view the presentation to be able to navigate through the slides. Okay? All right. Let me know if you have any questions.